You can find and like me at Facebook because I steal from the best. I tried to share different recipes that I have enjoyed watching Curtis Stone do, or certainly inspiration, because he is the man in the kitchen. And when it comes to being the man in the kitchen, of course, load that app on hsn.com because that's the easiest way to cheat and see what he has even before he's on the air here at HSN. Could be a today's special that you might be able to buy. But in the meantime, Chef Curtis Stone started his career as a butcher. So when he started offering food here at HSN, we all went crazy. I mean, we really did. He's also our #1 food brand. But in addition to that, I will tell you, he does things that nobody else does. So the way he sources the meat, this, by the way, is a smart deal. And this is one of my favorite cuts of meat that he does. It is a set of 10, so you get 10 individually precision hand-cut 10-ounce Australian ribeye steaks, smart deal priced. A huge value when you consider how much you spend for one steak. If you had the opportunity to go to Mod, you can do the single or the auto ship. Chef, I'm gonna defer right to you with that free shipping. Now, I know the hanger is actually technically called the butcher's cut. I kind of call the ribeye the butcher's cut. It's actually my favorite that you do.
Oh, I love the ribeye, and so does every butcher I know, and here's why. I mean, by the way, you're getting 10. We normally do this in a configuration of 8. You take home 10. We thought we'd spoil all those fathers on Father's Day. Have a look at what you're getting here, Shannon, because what you want to see is these little flecks of white. You see that? That's called marbling, my friends, and that gives it richness and moisture. You get the longimus dorsi and the spinalis dorsi. That's right, a ribeye is actually 2 major muscles. One is extremely tender, one is extremely flavorful. They eat like a dream. I'm gonna put my big old tray. By the way, these are juicy, these are grass-fed, they're a very healthy choice for your family. Now, I'm gonna use my cutting board, Shannon. It is a cutting board, it is a thawing board. Cutting board, thawing board, it's a 2-in-1, right? So when you wanna thaw your steaks, you take them out of their packaging, because yes, you're right, they come to you blast frozen like this, individually packaged, then you pop them, take them out of the packaging, pop them on this, it will defrost in half the amount of time. Okay, now let's get into the ribeyes because this is really exciting. I'm gonna get a couple of these. Here, let me get 1, 2, 3 of these gorgeous big ribeyes. I'm going to take my Santoku knife. I'm telling you, all these products are available at hsn.com. You've got to go there because there's too much for us to show you in one little hour. But have a look if I stack these up, Shannon, and let you see how juicy and perfect these ribeye steaks actually are. I mean, you can see the juice just start to run out of those steaks. And these have actually been sitting resting for about 5 or 6 minutes. You can see they're perfectly medium rare. But let me just cut into one and just show you how tender it actually is. Because yes, anyone can use a sharp knife, but can anybody yet get a spoon and cut through a steak on the air with a spoon? Because you can see it right there, Shannon. You can see just how tender that is. If I tell you the flavor of grass-fed Australian beef, oh my word. It is so good, you guys. Melts in your mouth. Go and read all the 5-star reviews that we get on all our steaks, but especially our ribeyes. The thing I love about Aussie grass-fed beef, it comes beautifully fresh frozen, right? So you get it. We age it for 21 to 28 days. That's what gives it that incredible tenderness. And of course, you know it's had no antibiotics, no added hormones. It's a free-range product. So these animals live a very, very natural life. Now, Shannon, I'm going to do something pretty cool. I've got a brand new product for you. It's my silicone bag, okay? I'm going to go ahead, take my seasonings. Now, this is my Louisiana spice. I go ahead and throw a little bit of that into my silicone bag. I get a couple of these steaks, these ribeye steaks. I drop them on in. This is a brand new item. You go ahead, you dry rub it. These come to you as a set of 4. You go ahead, you put the top on. It just slides straight on over like that. Very, very simple and easy to slide that on. You stick it in the fridge, and then it will marinate for you just perfectly, okay? So it does come in a set of 4. I've got them all here for you. 2 smaller ones and 2 of those very large ones. So that's the silicone bags if you want to pick them up. But let me get back to my ribeye, Shannon, then I promise I'll pass it over to you so you can show everyone how to get these home The value here, you guys, is outstanding. And of course, the quality, second to none. I cut through it one more time. Let me show this to you. I'm gonna stand this up and I'm just gonna show you how perfectly juicy they are, how lovely and rich the meat tastes. I mean, you will just be so surprised at how perfectly unctuous every single bite is. You'll just love them.
You will indeed, and obviously, huge customer favorite, as is the salmon. I know a lot of you are pre-ordering on the salmon. I just wanted to sneak in one little secret Shannon special. Do you see this oval pan? Now, you know how you can go to hsn.com and the HSN app, and a lot of you are. You may see the item number for my little secret sale pan in the corner of your screen. This is an oval pan. Obviously, you can use it for your salmon. You can use it for your steaks. You can use it for, you know, a little tart. You can use it, anything, scalloped potatoes. I'm gonna see if I can't get you the item number for my little Shannon secret sale. Okay, you ready? Oh, perfect. Okay, $32.95 for flexible payments. And all those details at hsn.com. But Chef, people are not only grabbing this because we know Memorial Day is coming up, 4th of July, Father's Day. Dad wants steak. I mean, he really does. And you can get this on single or you can get it on auto ship. It is a smart deal, which, as we keep saying, is kind of like a today's special. So that's only as long as supplies last. Because Chef started his career as a butcher. These are, you will get 10 of them. We actually cooked these, or I should say Hannah cooked these. She and Melissa were hard at work in the kitchen. Although, and I will be posting salmon tonight, but tomorrow I did a little ribeye inspired using all of Chef's seasonings and sauces that you can find at hsn.com. But these are hand-cut, precision, 10-ounce, fabulous mouthfeel, forward flavor, like off the charts goodness, free shipping, $31.99. And Chef, I gotta tell you, I mean, every time I get, because I'm on auto ship, I think for every food item that you have here at HSN, I seriously am. And the way they are packaged, the way they are delivered with the free shipping, we cannot and will not, we don't bill your credit card until they're on the way. I'm telling you, nobody in the industry does it as great as you. And because I've tried other food products here at HSN, this is a home run, my friend.
Thank you so much, Shannon. I mean, here's the convenience of it. Individually packaged, they're flash frozen, and they'll arrive to you packed on dry ice like that. Now, all 10 of these, it is literally steaks for the entire summer, okay? Just think about it. What does Dad want for Father's Day? He doesn't want a pair of socks. He wants a box of steaks, let me tell you that. So, yes, Shannon, the smart choice is auto ship, but I'm gonna cut into these one more time. Let me get a couple of these steaks. I'm gonna stack them up because you can see the outside, right? You can see they're perfectly golden brown and caramelized. By the way, how do I know it's cooked perfectly? I cheat. I get my kinetic thermometer. I give it a real quick shake, right? That kinetic energy will bring it to life. Then you go ahead, so it never, ever, ever requires a battery. You probe it into the thickest part of the steak. It's going to give you a digital readout. 130 tells me this is medium rare. How do I know that? I turn it over. We've printed it all here. All the donenesses for fish, for lamb, for all the different types of steak. Now, let's get into the ribeye. I'm going to cut into this gorgeous big ribeye. You can see the size of these. By the way, Shannon, we've cooked some medium rare, we've cooked some more well done, because even when these are cooked well done, they are still absolutely wonderful. Now look how juicy and perfect these steaks are. I mean, it is just something else, right? When you've got that beautiful, juicy flavor every single time, and there's nothing you can do to get these wrong. I mean, like I say, you get that kinetic thermometer, it's gonna give you that perfect time every single time. I'm gonna have a taste, Shannon, because you know why? Because I love my job, first of all. I'm also gonna show you that, yes, you can cut these steaks with a spoon. I know that sounds crazy, but they're that juicy and that tender. Oh, my Lord.
And that's just it, Chef.
The flavor is outstanding.
It is.
Outstanding.
That flavor is absolutely outstanding. You know, the big thing for me, though, is you can't mess it up. And even if you cook them to well done, I always say medium rare or, or medium or rare. But even if you err on the overcooked or the well-cooked side, These are so flavor forward, so fabulous, so unctuous, so mouth-watering, delectable and delicious, all hand cut, all precision trimmed. Dad wants steak. I mean, he does. And whether this is for mom, whether this is his whole family, whether you live by yourself like I do, I always have these at the ready. So whether you're putting it on a salad, whether you're just enjoying it on its own, it's a value that's beyond compare. And that's what a smart deal is all about. And Chef, the big thing for me is, especially when it comes to the ribeye, and everybody's got their different schools of thought, but for me, the ribeye, I'm actually a hanger steak, you know, super fan and ribeye, because I always feel like there's so much flavor to be found. If you wanted to split this up, if you wanted to do like little mini portions for people, just because the flavor is so outstanding, that's something you really can't put a price on.
You're so right. I mean, watch the portion. By the way, have a look at this. I'm going to cut this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need more. I need a bigger board. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 slices. Now, if 7 or 6 or 8 slices is enough for one portion in your house, guess what? One steak feeds 2 people. Let's do the math. 159 bucks, 10 steaks, which is really 20 portions of beautiful, perfectly cooked ribeye, which, by the way, watch the tenderness. It makes it about $7 per portion. Shannon, I can literally pull this meat apart without even using a knife. So you can imagine when you're chewing it, it is just the most tender. Oh, the flavor is just so good. You get all of the minerality. It's rich, it's beefy, and it is so good for you. That's the most amazing part. Grass-fed meat, my friends, is a way better choice, and that's just my humble opinion, but you just wait until you taste it. You will taste the difference.
Well, and that's just it. You read those reviews, they really do read like love letters. You really can't ask for a better value because Chef, of course, he started his career as a butcher. No one appreciates curating the finest flavors of the world. I mentioned the flavors of the world for a reason, because if you go to hsn.com and load that app, part of, I guess I can say secret sauce, pun intended, is the curated selection of salts and sauces. He's got smoked salt. There's so many things that really even take this up to another level or another notch. Whole problem is, though, just like everything, you know, I know the world, we're starting to get out there a little bit more than we were, but in terms of shipping and receiving and getting the quality and the quantity, that's still not the easiest thing in the world. So leave it to Chef to hit this out of the park and do it at a smart deal. So we would love to send this your way, a little over $30 on your credit card and free shipping. And Chef, that's just it. I mean, well, yes, we're establishing a new normal. We're getting out there a little bit more than we were. It's still not easy. It's hard for you to get these steaks or to get your salmon in stock, isn't it?
It sure is. I mean, look at this, Shannon. Look at this juicy, succulent, perfect beef. I mean, yes, it's grass-fed, yes, it's hormone-free, and yes, it's 100% delicious. I mean, the reason I'm doing this is I want you to see the inside of the steak. It's very easy for me to show you the top of the steak and show you how caramelized and beautiful it is. But I wish that I could pass you a little taste through the television, because look at the tenderness. It literally just falls apart ever so delicately, and the flavor, of course, is why everybody comes back for more. More than half our customers choose auto ship. The reason it's so great is you lock in the price. By the way, summer's coming. You know what happens in summer? The price of steaks go through the roof. Trust me, I'm a butcher. I'm always buying beef from my wholesalers. The price goes up, so lock it in while you can, you guys. And this flavor, oh my goodness.
And Steve is my producer. I'm assuming the auto ship has been the most popular, as is usually the case. Oh, actually the single ship. Well, you know, that means you guys are buying them as gifts. How nice is that? So definitely share the wealth, spread the wealth, but grab it while we've got it available. All right, you want my little secret sale pan? A little secret. Now you could go to hsn.com and you could load that app. But this pan, first of all, I think it's fabulous because not only does it have that DuraPan coating, which we all know and love from Chef Curtis, because of course he's